All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. So if you didn't know, I'm a huge fighting game fan. I've been playing fighting games for as long as I can remember. I think Street Fighter 2 was probably my first fighting game, then going on to Mortal Kombat and other games. But I think one of the pinnacle points of my journey was discovering SNK games. I believe way back in the day, you would go from what I can remember, I remember like when you would go to the arcade, the SNK games were really cool because it was always like in the cabinets they had two games in one. And so my first SNK game, I believe, was World Heroes and Samurai Showdown, because I believe those were both in the same cabinet, and you could essentially play both games. Like if you could play World Heroes, and then after you're done playing that, you could switch over and play the Samurai Showdown games. And so from there, I absolutely fell in love with SNK games. And it wasn't until later that I started to differentiate between the studios that were making the games, because essentially when I was young, like a fighting game was a fighting game. I didn't care who was making it. But with Capcom games, you kind of knew what to expect with the art style and the music. But with SNK, it was exactly the same thing. I think that was one of the main things that I absolutely loved about the games, was the music, the art style, and then how they depicted their characters. And so fast forward to when I got my hands on my first SNK game on console, and that was the first Fatal Fury game. Now, I remember I played this game with my brother to death. We absolutely loved everything about this game. We loved the moves, we loved the music, but the coolest thing about this game were the characters. Terry Bogart was probably the coolest fighting game character that I had ever seen, next to Ryu and Ken. I think in the first Fatal Fury game, when he wins, he throws his hat up in the air and he says, "Okay." Back in the day, that was like the dopest shit. Comparing it to Street Fighter, Terry throwing up his hat was just as cool as Ryu crossing his arms and standing in the wind. And then when I thought things couldn't get any better, they released a sequel, which had more characters, better special moves, and my Shiranui. But I believe my journey with the Fatal Fury series came to a halt at Fatal Fury 2, because on the Genesis, that was the very last Fatal Fury game that was released. And it wasn't until I discovered emulators that I was able to play the third one and the Garo series. Now, the Garo series came out a little bit later, in which I believe the series was always called Garo, but in America we called it Fatal Fury. But it was different. I remember playing the Garo series and seeing how different it was than the traditional Fatal Fury games, as well as the King of Fighters series, and I was completely blown away. And throughout the years, I was actually surprised that SNK never continued the series, or they never made a game that had a similar engine or fighting game style or whatever. I think for the most part, they just focused mainly on the King of Fighters series, which is understandable. It was a huge franchise for them. But I seen that they had recently released a trailer for, I guess it's the sequel to the Garo series, called City of Wolves. So let's go ahead and check out this trailer. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if they can recapture the magic from the first game. There we go, Rock Howard.
Try to keep up, all right?
There we go. That's my boy Terry. And I like that the new look they gave him for the Garo series. I don't like that he doesn't have the hat. And Hotara, I remember her. And Tizak, it's a grappler. He's like Mexican Zangief.
A fine specimen from my research.
All right, preach us. Okay. The standard Rock Howard. Yep. Raging Storm. There you go. Let's go, Terry. Buster Wolf. Yo, so my initial thoughts, like right off the bat, what I noticed is that it looks exactly like Mark of Wolves, and it seems like it's the same movesets and everything. It's just better graphics. Like same special and everything. What? Oh, wait. Oh, snap. She's a kickboxer. She's doing Joe Higashi's moves. What was going on? Yeah, that's his special.
If you're not unbreakable, you must have a weak point.
Ah, very
This is for you,
interesting.
Terry.
Let's rock.
Okay, all right.
City of the Wolves.
All right, so far it looks pretty cool. I like the music, and I think the game looks beautiful. The main issue that I'm having right now, though, is that it looks just like Mark of Wolves. It doesn't look like there's anything different. I mean, you know, with the introduction of Preacher, she was the only new character that we've seen so far, and I'm pretty sure they will have newer characters, but the outfits, the moves, everything look exactly like Mark of Wolves. And so I'm trying to figure out, is this an actual sequel to that game, or are they just, I guess, remastering it? That's pretty odd. So yeah, I think the game looks beautiful. I am hyped for it. This is a game I will purchase because I do enjoy SNK games, but I'm kind of confused as far as where it lies in the storyline. If it actually is a continuation of the Fatal Fury Mark of Wolves game, or if this is just a remaster of it and they're calling it City of Wolves. So I guess we'll probably find out in later videos. But guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this game. Personally, I'm happy and I'm excited that SNK is still making games because they have a lot of IPs, a lot of characters that I really enjoy. And I hope that we can see more and an expanded universe of the characters that we love and enjoy from this franchise. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know down below in the comment section your SNK stories. What was your first SNK game? I would love to hear them. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Peace.
Don't give up. Challenge again.